Look down at your feet right now. Those athletic shoes you're wearing, they are absolute marvels of modern engineering. But their journey actually began as basic, unrefined elements like crude oil and raw earth. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the hyper-secret alchemy that transforms these mundane materials into world-famous footwear.
So it really begs the question, what does it actually take to turn raw dust and crude oil into the most coveted sneakers on Earth? Well, inside these ultra-secret manufacturing labs, the process is so meticulously designed that it completely blurs the line between science fiction and reality. Here is our blueprint for today's explainer. We'll be hitting 4 main phases: the alchemy of raw materials, precision engineering and AI design, the assembly and human touch, and finally, quality testing and finishing touches. Let's get right into it.
Starting off with Phase 1, the alchemy of raw materials. Our journey kicks off at the microscopic level. Picture this: crude polymer pellets getting melted down, highly conductive metallic threads literally being spun into existence, and liquid rubber swirling under the glow of dark, futuristic lasers. It's wild. They are essentially weaponizing basic chemistry to forge elite athletic armor.
Now, pulling this off requires a super delicate balancing act between the natural world and the synthetic one. We're talking sweeping fields of organic cotton being used right alongside recycled ocean plastics. Plastics that, by the way, are meticulously sorted by advanced robotic arms. And when you combine all of that with high-grade synthetic polymers, engineers hit the absolute holy trinity of shoe design: ultimate durability, ultra-lightweight performance, and serious environmental responsibility.
Moving right along to Phase 2, precision engineering and AI design.
This is where the process makes that huge jump from the digital realm into the physical world. First up, holographic CAD wireframes are put through intense computational stress testing. Basically, artificial intelligence pushes the shoe design to its absolute breaking point in virtual space before a physical prototype even exists. Crazy, right? Once they've nailed it, those digital wireframes morph into physical foam molds. Then robotic laser cutters step in and just slice through performance fabric with this microscopic aerospace-grade precision.
So bringing all these hyper-technical elements together is practically a science all on its own. They perfectly align this aerospace-grade tech with complex, breathable mesh. Next, they drop in shock-absorbing cushioning units, like those famous Air Max chambers. Finally, massive heat press machines clamp down. They use intense thermal energy to fuse all these distinct layers together into one single cohesive unit. And this thermal bonding is absolutely crucial, because it totally eliminates the need for heavy, degrading glues that would just weigh an athlete down.
All right, let's step into Phase 3, assembly and the human touch.
Now, you might think a modern sneaker is just cranked out on a line by mindless robotics, but hitting true championship standards requires strict synergy. It is a highly choreographed dance. You have the raw speed of automated conveyor belts working in absolute perfect harmony with the meticulous, unreplicable craftsmanship of a human artisan. The flow of this assembly line is just a masterclass in efficiency. At the precision gluing stations, robotic arms apply mathematically perfect adhesive formulas to the components, which then lock in inside intense thermal bonding chambers. But here's the best part. The final, most crucial step actually requires human hands. Master artisans manually stitch the highest tension seams. Why? Well, robots simply lack that complex tactile feedback you need to sense fabric tension. Only a human touch can guarantee those specific curves won't blow out under extreme athletic pressure.
Which brings us to the final stretch, Phase 4, quality testing and finishing touches.
Before any shoe even makes it into a box, let alone onto your feet, it has to survive a completely brutal testing gauntlet. In mere milliseconds, high-speed impact rigs violently slam down on the soles, replicating the heaviest athletic footfalls imaginable. For minutes at a time, they get locked into waterproof pressure chambers and just blasted with simulated torrential rain. Then, in a matter of seconds, laser-guided scanners analyze the sole to measure its ultimate surface grip. It's intense.
The whole philosophy behind this gauntlet is simple. From the furnace to the finish line, these shoes must be tested to the absolute limits of human endurance. It is literally a trial by fire. If an athlete is going to push their body to the max, their equipment must have already survived conditions that are far, far worse.
Surviving that gauntlet earns the shoe its final polish. The sneakers emerge meticulously cleaned, they're rapidly laced up by automated jets, and then placed into that instantly recognizable minimalist packaging. Resting there under sleek neon lighting, the finished product is a true masterwork of engineering. I mean, it is a far, far cry from the raw dust and crude oil we started with.
From raw dust to the championship court. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other everyday products are hiding a science fiction manufacturing journey right under our noses? Think about the stuff you use every single day. If you want to pull back the curtain on how the world's most iconic products are truly made, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in our next explainer.